Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, and hello, everybody. How are we all? Hopefully, everybody's doing
Whatever time of
fine.
day it is, wherever the hell you are.
Exactly, yeah. For some people, the sun's still up and about to go down, and some people are already in darkness, and yes, some people are still waking up from hangovers. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. So, hello, Anthony. How are you?
Tired.
Yes, same here. It's been a long week. My feet are killing me, and they are swearing and cursing and calling me all sorts of stupid names. But
The dogs are
but
barking, are they?
yeah. I burnt out the soles of my feet. G'day, Greg. How are you, buddy? Good afternoon to you. Well, it is afternoon here, funny enough. I am in ConVegas. So it's a lot of things go on here. G'day, Andy. How are you? Hot Dog Pilot Andy. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you again. I probably won't be able to see you in the morning. I've got a few things I still got to do here. Tim, how are you, buddy?
Yeah,
Actually,
I'll be missing Andy's live stream tomorrow.
yeah.
I'll be on the road.
Again. Um,
We're going to the Toledo train show,
oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay.
broadcasting live from there.
Okay. G'day, Tim. How are you? Actually, we had a guy that almost looked like you today on one of the tours that we were on, going through the Grand Canyon, not the Grand Canyon, went up to Hoover Dam today. So, Chuck Schubert, g'day, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you in here. I'm getting you down the list. Tammy, how are you? Yeah, Philip is just around the corner. The cleaning lady has some made us, I think he's held up the cleaning lady again. Did you fall in the Colorado River? No, I didn't. But we did go in the Colorado River down the bottom. Who else do I have in here? I'm getting down the line. Dominicki, g'day, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Rayner, g'day, Ray. Ron, how are you? Viva Las Vegas. Yeah, we're pretty good.
Viva Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas. Great Northern, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you in here.
Hi, Greg.
Randall Ellison, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Hopefully, you're getting better with your kidney stones. Just working down my chat. Yeah, okay, I've got down to the bottom. Yeah, so I'm in Vegas at the moment. Been going through the oh yeah, there's a time change tonight too.
Yeah, we do. We jump ahead an hour. So
Yeah,
we leave an hour.
You had an exciting night. Got sent to Springfield, Missouri, right into the storms. Oh, so that sounds lovely. It's been a lovely day. We did have some wind here. Hang on, what day are we now? We're Saturday. Yesterday and Thursday we had some strong winds. We went over to the Con and Ag festival, which is to do with construction equipment and farming equipment, but a lot of it's to do with construction equipment, trucks, machines, tools, all that sort of stuff, and trucking. And I've been told that it was huge, but if anybody here has been at Amherst train show, this agricultural show is this event is 5 times bigger than that. It basically, if anybody has been in Vegas or has got an idea of what Vegas looks like, to see from one end to another, it's close to a 5-6 mile walk. The strip itself, like the Las Vegas strip, is 5 miles. So sorry, the strip itself is 10 miles, which is the length of it. The width of it is Las Vegas is roughly about 6 miles, 6, 7 miles. 5 of what we had to walk through, but we zigzagged it that many times, and there was a lot of interesting toys out there. Yes, I sort of behaved myself until last night. Yeah, you go into a casino, and the thing is, yeah, those cards sometimes go, come, come. But I was behaving. I went down and put $30 down, and let's put it this way. I came out pretty good last night with that. It's paid for the dinner every day of the week this week, so it's paid off. I didn't make $1 million out of it, but I had enough to cover all the money and what we spent on food and drinks. So it turned out pretty good. Santek, how are you, buddy?
Mark.
So it has been a good event. Today we end up going up to the Hoover Dam. I tell you what, if anybody ever comes to Las Vegas, it'd be worth going up there to the Hoover Dam and go to a. I'm not so bad. Oh, that's good. It's worth going up there. Now, Philip and I, we took a tour. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that in a moment, Tammy. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah, the girls with the love hearts on their back. Yeah, they were very misleading. And Philip's mum is man. Oh well, she can come next time. It's a boys' event, okay? It was a boys' event, Tammy. Nancy, g'day, how are you? Welcome to the channel. So we went up to Hoover Dam today, and I walked through a company called Pink Fantasy Adventure. That's all. Pink Adventure Tours. That's right. It was worth every penny. I can tell you that much. Now we actually
all 12 of them, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was 9 of us in the tour in a group,
and 12 pennies.
Yeah. But we went out of Las Vegas, so we had to behave ourselves even more.
Viva Las
Vegas, and g'day, Sean. How are you, buddy? Welcome. So we ended up. We've only just returned not long ago from Hoover Dam.
We've only just returned.
The tour that we took actually took you into the dam itself, like into the dam wall, and down to the generators and up through the pipes that actually feed the generator, and up to the generators, and then we actually went down and did some white water rafting up there as well. The history in Hoover Dam is actually quite interesting. I'm going to try to see if I can get some photos up out of my phone so I can actually share it with you guys. So bear with me for a minute because I didn't really have much time to prepare. Let me see if I've got enough room on my hard drive first.
So yes, Artie wants to show you some pictures from that dam tour he went on.
Yeah, on that dam tour. Yeah, we can do something here. Okay. But yeah, it has been a very great trip. I actually enjoyed it. It was a great invite. Thank you very much to Caterpillar for the invite. The Blanchard in South Carolina. for the invite to come to the Con Expo. I did find some interesting items that that can be modeled that are actually coming out. I also checked out some of the, or Philip and I, we checked out some of the Earth Moon equipment that's coming out, and I have taken some photos of that.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that when you were with Philip, the Earth moved?
No. When I was away from Philip.
Tammy, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's how I'm saying.
Not with me.
Apparently not. Do tell.
Yeah, well, I am gonna tell you. Yeah, well, with me, you guys know me. I try not to keep too many secrets out. You know. Yeah, it's been good. I mean, it's going to be Philip's choice on where we're going for dinner tonight. But last night we ended up having a Brazilian barbecue, and I tell you what, that was worse.
You barbecued a Brazilian?
Oh, yes, we did. We barbecued a Brazilian. I tell you what, I didn't think the Brazilians actually tasted so good. I've heard about Brazilian waxing and whatnot, but a Brazilian barbecue, that's worth more than the there was more enjoyable than seeing a Brazilian wax. So where am I? Sorry, that the computer's a little bit slow in bringing up the photos from my phone. So, but yeah, it was a great tour. Like, they took us over the wall of the dam, and then they took us down to the bottom, and
so you got to see the dam wall too.
Yeah, you
walked
inside
over the
and
dam
out.
Wall. Yeah, you walked over the dam wall.
Can't. So, no, no. Yeah. We're not going to see me doing that, John. But yeah, you're not going to see me doing that, Andy. No, of course not. But the canoe. Actually, Tammy, we're going back out to town tonight after the show, and Philip and I have actually found an ideal car for you. And at the Waterloo Central Station is up and running. Oh, thank you very much for that, Sean. So we are going to go into town, and I'd really like to grab a photo of this new car that Philip reckons is just ideal for you. So everybody's going to have to wait to see that one. Most ladies will like that. It's a unique car. Great Northern, you want to come out here? It has changed so much. I will go over towards Caesars tomorrow afternoon with just so much to do. But mind you can imagine, like, we've been up since about 6, 7 o'clock every morning this week, and we've been zigzagging through the.
You get up at that time every week. You got to have your first smoke of the day about then.
Yeah, that's true. Do the limbo. Oh, come on, Shane. No. Okay. Okay. We'll work on that. My thing is still loading up. Hang on. Where are we?
It's actually easier for him to go standing straight up than bending under.
Okay. Where are we? Okay. Let me just transfer some photos. Doop.
Get those photos up. Quick, hurry. There's no time.
I'm going as quick as I can.
Hurry up and get those damn photos up.
Okay. I'm getting there. There's so many.
How's about your damn trip and get those damn photos up?
I'm working on.
These damn jokes are just going to keep coming.
Yeah, I can see that. I can hear that. Yeah, the damn trucks keep coming. All right, so there's that one. There's that one. There's that one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just the thing is, I know being an Aussie, it's something you wanted to take home. I wouldn't mind giving it to you, but I just don't give a damn.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Yeah, I know you don't give a damn. You don't give a shit either. But
Oh no, I'll give you some of that if you want.
oh no, I've got plenty of that. I've got plenty of that.
Yeah, we're still unclogging our drains.
Yeah, well, I had to leave. I had to leave. I had to leave everlasting mark behind me. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed me. So at least he's not going to forget me in a hurry. It's that. It's that. I'm getting there. I've got to find. I've got to get this one. This is a new toy to fulfill the help with Tammy.
He's having a little trouble getting them loaded up, so we're going to do this a different way. Picture in your mind. Everybody close your eyes and picture. And Artie will try to describe what's in the picture. And if you have a little acid, it'll make it more fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I tried to get in touch with my I was trying to find my girlfriend here, but she doesn't know that she's my girlfriend. But I did try to go on that try to locate
another one of those. A girl in every port. She doesn't know she's your girl in every port.
Oh, she's quite famous. Oh, hang on, I'm still trying to find. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Here they are.
Was her name RuPaul?
That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Put it into there. Okay.
Display picture.
Good.
Already has a
I usually would be maybe more prepared, but we've only.
Well, he needs to get a port in every girl to get her to go out with him. Port isn't a type of sherry.
I'm only going to have a few shots up here, so. Okay. Let's see how this. That's not what I wanted, you idiot. I want to open that up as a photo. Open up with photo. God. Why does this always have to happen when? Okay. No. Damn it. Okay. Maybe StreamYard's going to let me do it.
Add window.
No, that's not what it is.
Be the easier way.
Image file. That's the one I want. Desktop. There we go. Hoover Dam. Hoover. There we go.
There'd be a lot of dust to hoover a dam. Wait, there we have a picture. That doesn't look like a dam.
That's one of the dams. And no, well, that's not the dam itself, but that is a sphere. Obviously, and just give me a minute.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
That's just outside my hotel room, and what happens is it actually constantly changes images on it, and they at the moment they've got a big promotion of Wizard of Oz in it, and I haven't been in there, but everybody's telling me it's actually pretty neat. and I forgot the name of the one of the characters that comes up, which is the. Are you going to change or not? Yep, here we go.
It's Pac-Man.
And Pac-Man, yeah, no, well, that's I forgot his first name, but that's one of the emojis, and yeah, he gets witches flying around him, and then he had to hold his breath and explodes, and all these other emojis turn up after him. But as I said, the other night when I actually arrived here a week ago, on Sunday, Monday when I arrived here. It actually had pictures of the actual moon and whatnot around. It's actually quite amazing. And you also get, I mean, it's really hard because they do keep an eye on you here in at night in Las Vegas. Because you're going to turn up. There we go. Here we come. We got how they keep an eye on you.
Oh, that would give you nightmares seeing that out a hotel window.
Yeah. Having two eyes, one on one side and one on the other side. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny with some of the things that comes up to the keys before bed. Yeah, I know. And then we got, I'm still, no. This is a slow way of doing it. I really detest how the systems continually change from what you normally use on your computers. Okay, this next image is from one of the hotels or one of the casinos around the side, and it's actually sunset. The sunset, the picture actually does not do it justice. The color of this casino motel, it changes to gold, a reddy gold color. Yeah, I think they did square it. I would like to get a handle of that because I'll tell you what, no, they'll arrest me, deport me. They won't let me back in the country. But yeah, it'd be interesting. But it's nice how this motel particularly now. This isn't actually from my room. This shot has actually been taken from Philip's room. He's got the better view over his side than what I have on mine. So okay, I'm going.
So you were in Philip's room taking this picture?
Yes.
Was that when
I was taking this picture? I wasn't taking pictures of what Philip was getting up to because I'm not allowed to do that. I didn't get permission from Philip because he didn't want those photos to get intercepted by Tammy. Us the Leyland brothers. Sorry, us Cardi. Yeah, the Leyland brothers. The Australians were known as the Leyland brothers. They used to be two brothers that used to travel the country in around Australia.
Speaking of Australia, sad news out of Australia.
I don't know. I haven't heard what's happened.
No, you shared it on Facebook. The puppeteer that was the voice.
Oh, yes, that's right. Guy. Yeah. One of our
people
famous
don't know Aggro. He was freaking hilarious.
I wasn't here, but that guy was hilarious.
Color at times, but freaking hilarious. I remember seeing the clips of the one TV host that just wasn't in the mood for his crap and really kind of went off on him.
Yeah, and it's really sad. Aggro has died now, sadly. As I probably heard, it wasn't the best of things. It wasn't the best of health, but yeah, that was the days when things that was actually put on TV wasn't so. What's the word? People weren't so offended by what was being presented. But that was when I was growing up. That Andy's full-size digger, yes. That is Komatsu's smallest excavator. It's got a lifting capacity of 800 kilos, and you ride it like basically like a motorbike. It's electric powered.
They're getting in those narrow gaps between houses and such.
Oh yeah, well, that's pretty much what it's designed for. Um, and it's handy for lifting up bodies when they fall over. Because you just hook the sling on the other end of it.
I was
And
gonna say it's a hell of a back scratcher, but
oh yeah, that too.
That's what you wanted as a kid.
Yeah, well, it's only just been released this year, Tim.
What do you get? The grandkid who has everything.
Yes, Sean. I was here at the Connex. I've been here all week, and it pretty much taken us 4 days, 3 days to walk through it all, 4 days. There was Scoot me. Exactly, Andy, exactly. Sadly, these are not available, won't be available in the US, but with the
Well, there's at least
with
one
the
of those.
reactions to a lot of people that came to this Komatsu stand, I think they're going to think twice. I think they're going to reconsider um, about not sending them to the US. I think they're finding out it's going to be a big market for it down here. Yeah, it's Sean. It's actually really worth it even if you're not really want to buy anything, but to actually come and see what is available and what's coming out, particularly as a modeler. I mean, there are so many things that I saw in there that was actually quite impressive. I did manage to get some photos of the shuttle buggy. Shuttle buggy is what we use in asphalting. I'm just waiting for it to come up. Inspired by a radar bull simulator. Okay, and we are having issues. It's not letting me bring it up. Give me a second. Why are you having issues? Don't give me issues. No, piss off.
Fine.
Stop giving me a hard time now. You're doing so good. Okay. He doesn't want to play ball. Keeps going into painting. I don't want it into painting. Why has this changed?
I don't know how you're trying to do it. Normally, just with StreamYard, you go into open video file, and then you can just click through the or open image file, and then just click through the image files.
Okay, hopefully this is going to work. Yeah, this is going to work. Yeah, this way is going to work. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we got it. There is a way of doing it, but I mean the thing has been. Oh, you've operated a shuttle buggy. I did get some photos of a shuttle buggy, and it's one of the things that I was actually looking for while I was in Amherst. There is a guy that was making the kits, but sadly he wasn't there. So let me just Windows. Here we go. Now we cooking with gas. So that's a shuttle buggy. There was actually four different sizes. So what happens is with the shuttle buggy, the whole concept of it is to help with a continuous pour of asphalt on the road. So they can actually do one long, say, a 3-4 mile relay without having any joints in between it. So what happens is the truck will come up into the front of this machine. they would unload into that, and then they actually have in the middle between those two wheels, they actually got a storage area where, well, this one is a small one. This one I think only hold 2 truckloads. The one next to it, I think it's the one next to the one up, 2 up from it, would actually hold 3 truckloads of asphalt. So that means, like, while the asphalts are getting dumped in there, it can actually store enough asphalt to dump into the paver, so they just continue to keep laying into it, and they don't have to stop to wait for another truck to dump the load into a paver. So it just basically just continues on. It's actually interesting to see them at work. Before my accident, I wasn't working on a shuttle buggy, but I was delivering hot mix. Now, this is one of Caterpillar's new water tanks. Now these machines, we had just looked at the display of the new earth moving machines that they have, the dumpy, which actually doesn't push it. It doesn't lift the body up to dump the load. It actually pushes the load evenly as it travels along. And of course, there's a little Komatsu again. There was a lot of interest in it. Now we are at Zizo casino down the strip. Now, just not far from here is where we actually had dinner the last few nights. There were the CBS is on the right. That is actually the Treasure Island casino next to it. This is the Treasure Island. Apparently, they don't do the shows anymore at Treasure Island because of too many people getting the performers getting hurt. Road Tech has a huge one. Yes, they do. The Road Tech actually was out on the outside. We didn't get to it till I think it was yesterday. We got to them. Pre-hatch asphalt. That one does too, Sean. That one also pre-heats the asphalt. And some of the things that has come out now to lay the asphalt is just utterly amazing. So that's the Venetian casino. I haven't been in there, but I do get to see the other side of it from the balcony of my hotel. And this is just the north side of the strip. We didn't get to the other side. And hang on, I jumped a bit too quickly. Hang on. Oops.
Well, I think I don't know what picture we want to go back to, but that's a different story.
Yeah. Now this one got rebuilt after what does this say? 22,000 hours. Now that's a John Deere, one of John Deere's bigger models. And of course, I got distracted with this on the way back. Of course, we can see why. The 2 love hearts. And they just laughed at me when I said, "Well, let's go home."
I mean, in all honesty, it works. I mean, you've been showing excavators and diggers and blah blah blah. You might as well have a couple of backhoes.
Yeah, well, they are backhoes. Yeah, we need to have backhoes in the mix. Yeah.
Or is that hoe backs? No, I'm sorry.
They're basically both. You can call it. Boom boom. So this is on the outside of it. The John Deere showing some of its big equipment outside. John did have another, and Cat and all everybody else. They did have displays of other equipment inside the mini stuff. Now this is at the expo outside in the arena and displaying the machines, and they were having competitions. Actually, we missed out on the competition on between the earth movers around the country. or around the world that actually had. It's like like Olympic Games sort of thing to see who's the best operator. Not butt ugly. No, they weren't butt ugly, but I was really upset that I didn't want to. Yeah, they left me heartbroken. But,
so you're saying they had standards?
Obviously, yeah. I don't meet the criteria. But this was actually quite interesting. Well, that
despite all the tears you cried, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't cry the right way. That's the problem. You can see all the cranes in the background. They're all cranes being up display. To the right, there's also more machines. But yeah, now that dump truck you see at the front, now this one doesn't tip in the air like a conventional. It actually pushes all the dirt out of it. And apparently, when we're spreading the dirt, it actually can, if you want a certain thickness, it will actually travel along and push the dirt to maintain that constant level of dirt, and it doesn't just drops out in big clumps. So it's actually quite interesting how it works, and a lot of technology has improved quite substantially, particularly with Caterpillar, but they all are going down that way. So, okay, we're down at Hoover Dam. Now, this pipeline is actually through one of the bypass tunnels at Hoover Dam. Now, if anyone knows the history on how Hoover Dam was built, it's actually two bypass tunnels where they actually diverted the water.
Captain, the dilithium crystal's gone critical. Oh, I'm sorry.
Diverted the water from the dam, or from the river, to go around the side unit construction of the dam. Now, these pipes here actually feeds the hydroelectric generators. It's the time tunnel. Now, the time tunnel's on the other side. Well, you can call it a time tunnel. I mean, it's getting close to.
It takes time to go through the tunnel, yeah.
Well, it's technically it's 100 years. Yeah, it's actually 100 years now since the project actually hit the drawing boards and discussion to be built. So, yeah, we're talking 100 years ago since they actually done the first lot of surveying and before they actually done the initial the construction. So that's one side. That's actually looking towards the outlet, heading out towards the lower part of the dam wall, back out in the river. This is now the generators, which is a little bit up high from where we were. Now, this is on the Nevada side, because there's two lots. The way Hoover Dam sits on the Colorado River, you got one side is actually Nevada, and the other side is actually Arizona. Now, we were on the Nevada side, and you can see the depth of it. I'm not going to go into the depth of this. The wall itself, I think, is 743 or 750 feet. Oh yeah, I would like to go. Yeah, I've heard about that. I would like to go and have a look at it. But it's hard to imagine how many. I mean, this was built nearly 100 years ago, and look at it. I mean, look at the concrete itself. Now, there were Hoover Dam, sightseeing tour, yes, but they actually used a lot of trains during the construction of the Hoover Dam, particularly moving the spoils, and all these generators that we see here was actually brought in by train, and heavy machinery, the steel, the rebar, and everything else that was in there was actually transported in by train. There are a lot of pictures and pictures on it. First station, and use alternators as motors to keep the turbines spinning. That's quite interesting. Thank you. Now, on this side here, we actually got only one generator down the far side. The one at the front of us here is actually getting worked on. But we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side, on the Nevada side, and there's 9 on the Arizona side of the dam. Now, this is what you see, the 2 straight ledges right down at the bottom of the dam. Now, there's 2 of these little generators. Now, these 2 little generators, one on each side. Now, these generators actually generate power for the facility itself, the dam, all the electricity that the dam needs, and the surrounding areas. So, this is what these generators are actually used for. Now, you do see where that pickup truck is down the bottom. You see the rail lines, and now those rail lines have been in place since the place was built. The idea that it prevents roads from being damaged is them, and they are already at speed when the water meets the turbine, so waste no energy spooling them up. Yes. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Yeah. Hello, Rick. How are you, buddy? You missed them. You missed the 2 girls that broke my heart this week. I am very disappointed. So you still see some rail lines. Now, those rail lines did bring equipment into it. Now, there were a series of tunnels leading from the top to the bottom of this project. They are now walking trails, so you can actually take you take a walk along the old rail tunnels and the rail trails. Now, where we are looking at now, that is one of the generator houses, and that's on the Arizona side of the dam. And there is pictures that I saw of the actual dam's bottom before they released the water into it. So that's just some of the earth, the rock formations and caves and whatnot that's along the river, away from the dam, and where the all spill water and that flows along. And I tell you what's so nice in there, but there is actually a lot of thermal water coming down the down between the rocks. It's not like your hot springs, like your volcanic thermal springs. These are just pure hot water. It can be hot enough to actually burn you, apparently, and that's actually seeping out of the rocks. And there was a whole series, and there's a fair few of them along the canyon walls in the Colorado River, going away from the dam itself. Now, the tour that we were on, we were fortunate enough to be able to be in a restricted area, legally, not illegally. So where we are now, this is actually at the one of the regional tunnels that was involved in diverting the water or diverting the Colorado River during the construction. There's 2 of them. There's one on each side. Now, on the other side where the dam wall is, where the dam wall is, at least it's been blocked. They've concreted it in. But now what it does is it actually is part of the spillway of the dam. So when it actually water gets up to a certain level, it's going to go over the edge. It now comes out through this pipe. Now, They said the last time they actually had that much water coming out of here was back in 1983 when Colorado River and they had a lot of flooding and a lot of rain. That was actually gushing out water back then. And there's 4 of them now. These are actually just coming out the spillway. And it's interesting how a lot of the technology from them days in digging is still in use today. Now this is looking at the complete, the best photo I could get with a complete setup. The tunnel wall that you see to the right where I have it, that's where we're up close to it. That's part of the spillway. Now, where you see the concrete barrier itself, that is a secondary spillway. That's where a lot of the water that comes from the turbines actually comes from now. Now, and of course, there's 2 on both sides. In the distance there, where you see those leveled buildings, that's where your actual turbines are. Now, the photos where you saw the turbines earlier in the shot, that was it taken actually in that building. So it gives you a bit of it in the water flow itself. The regional pipes that I showed you at the start is actually below the water level. Okay. Now where are we? Of course, this just
I'm sorry.
Some ugly mug. As you can see, there's some ugly mug that was there. It was actually quite interesting. Now, there are the Pink Adventure Tours. I don't know if I've got any more photos here. Let me have a look at the folder. I might have to add. Yeah. Just for Rick. No, that's not what it. Just for Rick, so he doesn't feel left out. Let me go. I mean, knowing me, like I said, what goes on in Vegas, I don't always keep it as a secret. So, I got heartbroken by these 2 girls here, but I have to agree with.
Oops.
I've got to agree with Philip. That damn hat. Yeah, well, that's a new one. Yeah, well, I had to agree with Philip. I can't afford it. I got model trains and yeah, model trains to support. So I can't afford to have that. Let me see if I can actually throw in some more photos in there. But it has been an interesting trip. It went particularly at the Connex. That's what I'm looking for. I did find some equipment that I was interested in. And this is one that is actually quite interesting. A lot of things are going into robotics. And they actually had a robotic Bobcat itself had. Oh, why are you playing up now?
You had it working and you messed with it. As a model railroader, you should know that. If it's working, don't mess with it.
Yeah, I just want to add some extra photos. That's all I wanted. Here's a photo of the bottom.
You just showed us a photo of a couple of bottoms.
Yeah. Yeah, I want that one. I want to start all over again. Where are they?
Hit rewind.
It goes back to the top again. I don't want that. Damn you. I'm getting frustrated.
Well, again, Papa John, he just showed us a couple of cabooses.
I did, and you weren't there. That one?
Cabooses, backhoes, it's all the same.
Yeah, you can say that, yeah. That one, that one.
I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at. That's to decide. You can go with this, or you can go with that. You can go with this, or you can go with that.
Yeah. Not me? Yeah. That one.
Doobie doobie doo. Shadooby doobie.
Dibby.
Doo. Well, I mean, you're showing Vegas. You got to do Sinatra.
Hopefully it's not. Oh, is it going to play up? No, it's not going to play up. Yes or no? Yes or no? No, no. All right.
Well, hi, Kyle.
Yeah, it's going to play up again. G'day, Kyle. How are you, buddy? Okay, let me go the way I did last time. Open with photos. There we go. Sorry, people. Hopefully, I'm not boring you guys all because I'm doing a lot of this on the play. So obviously, you know, Philip's got the best rooms. He's got the best side with a great, stunning sunset views. That's looking on the other side of the hotel that I'm at. He's got the nice views, bugger. He's finding new. And there's one of the trucks that Freightliner actually done, one of the new concrete mixers done up in autism colours, which is actually quite neat because there's a few people that we know that have children and family and that suffer with some sort of autism spectrum. Now, here's one of those funny excavator machines. Now, I have seen some of these on 3D printing platforms. G'day, Papa John. How are you, buddy? Where the cabs actually raise up to a certain level and they're actually common right around the world. Now, those who do 3D printing, yes, you can get a file with to print this out on ThinkerCAD. Is it ThinkerCAD? Yeah. Love green. Yeah, I don't mind green either, Rick. So that was one machine. So there's been a few brands with this type of machines, but these were obviously the ones that have been having this for the longest. Now this, yeah, it's a Kubota. It's a little excavator. It's I was quite intrigued on how far the technology has gone with Kubota. I mean, the guys there have really got the thinking caps. I mean, they're really using the brain. Okay, apart from your normal digging process and everything else. Now, the front blade on the excavator, on this little excavator here, what it does different compared to the other models, it doesn't just angle tilt where you can work it as a grader, which helps you backfill, but it also, you can put it on an angle where you can actually trim an edge or trim a batter of some sort or a drainage. Makes you work a lot easier. No, he's not Rick. But we're not going to tell Greg. We're just not going to tell him that those machines are commonly used to chop down his green ancestry. Made the regional Bobcat motors. Yeah, I think you might be right. But yeah, the way the technology on those, just the blade itself, it's made work a lot easier. So it doesn't just go. It does this tilt like a how would I explain, like a grader. It actually can do a batter on the side where you can do a nice long even drain. People that actually worked on earth moves will know what I'm talking about. And that's really nice. And that's only a little 5-tonner. Now, what's the next one after this? Actually, here we go. I was showing the photo of the bottom of the Hoover Dam. Now, I don't know. Rick, I think when the excavator falls down on the tree, I think that is the excavator herding the trees. Yeah, the tractors I didn't see there. Might have been. Oh yeah, the tractors would have been outside. Excuse me for a minute. So the photo that I showed before, we'd actually see the two turbine houses on either side. As you can see here, the water level is roughly about the height of that double-decker bus that they actually have there. Is that me in the middle? Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's me in the middle there without the hat on. Yeah, there you are. That's me in my old age. Yeah, that's me. Now, that bus, they used a double-decker, created or built their own double-decker bus. And these are what used to bring the workers down. They were wider than ever. I think they called it Bertha, if I remember rightly. But this is one photo that let me rephrase this. This is one scene that you will never ever see again in a lifetime at the bottom of the dam. It is now actually because they had the holding walls. I mean, what's the name of what they call copper dams? They actually had a temporary dam wall, just like the water coming in here during the construction. Actually, believe it or not, there used to be train lines in here too. But obviously, that's all underwater now. As I understand. Yeah. Now, I don't know how many workers actually got killed in here. It was, for the time, for the amount of people that was working on it, the amount of people died. Yeah, it's sad, but I mean, yeah, it's not as a high number for that days as what some other projects did, where the other projects in them days had lost lives. But I mean, today, back then, this dam itself took 4-5 years to build, and there was a lot of other guys in our tour group that was discussing how long would it take for us to build something like this today, and we're looking over 20 years. The work standards and everything else has changed quite substantially. The work practices that they had back then, we can't do today. But I mean, it's a remarkable how much they done, how much they did back then and how they did it. Right. Yes, Rick, you're correct. A lot of trees, actually, there's more trees that lost their lives than what humans did. Yes, I would give you that. I mean, look at how many trees are still dying today with the projects here in America because they keep chopping down trees. So, to get construction going, particularly with concrete forming. But yeah, it's looks like I come to the end of the second lot of pictures. Yes, I did. So yeah, that was just a quick look at what I actually saw. Bonjour, Possum Bayou, how are you? Yeah, true. But it was an actually interesting tour. Now, if anybody does come down here, I would recommend go and look online. Pink Adventure Tours. I believe there are actually a lot of lady tour guides, but they don't do an excellent job. Now, this tour here, I'm not going to say how much it costs, but this tour here is a 6.5 hour tour. It takes you into the actual generators. It takes you down on the raft that goes along the river. You get a picnic lunch as well, and it's really, really nice day. It was a fantastic day out. You know, I've enjoyed myself, and pretty much a big part of it, I have behaved myself, which is not normal, as everyone knows. Came online a few months ago. Yeah. Now, next week, hang on, where am I next week? God knows. God knows. I might be back home. I should be. I should be back home next week.
I thought you should be.
Yeah, I should be back home. I almost wasn't going to be back home next week. I was going to go back to Spartanburg, actually, because I did lose a friend of mine a week before I came out here, who passed away, and apparently they still haven't conducted a memorial service for him. It's been backdated to the 21st. The coroners have got involved with his death, and so has the legal and the lawyers have actually got involved with his death, unfortunately. So they've put it off. But for me to postpone or change my tickets to go back home right at this point in time, because of what the global events is doing, it's going to cost me $7,500 to change everything. So I cannot change it. They have a dam in the smoke, so you can.
The smoky, yeah.
Yeah. So next week, I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to be actually home, but I will be back in Australia. Where I'm going to film from, I do not know. The Smokies, yes, exactly, yeah. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this video. The live stream. Sorry, should I say? It's been a long week. Come on, wait.
No, he came back over, Rick.
No, I came back over. No, I've got another job to do tomorrow night. I did went back back a few weeks ago. Yes, nice. You're correct. But I came back because I still got some unfinished business to do over in that place. Part two, Rick. Yeah, part two, Rick. Just keep an eye out. It's going to happen sometime this next. Oh, yeah, would you stop that? But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the stream. I am going to go out and have some dinner before the mad rush happens. Particularly after that last time one. Take on.
Or hitting the hot tub. Oh, well, that's nice.
Well, thanks for sharing. Not notified of this invasion. Dinner board security get in touch with you, Rick. Because I tell you what, they took me to the side. They took me to the side on Monday when I arrived here. They did take me to the side. Literally, they took me to the side. I go, what the hell are you doing here? And I'm going, yeah, I'm just going to do some I'm going to the Con Expo where all the con artists go, and they let me through. Awesome. Boy, that's actually in the reverse. They actually pay me to put my clothes back on. I try to take my clothes off.
He makes money by threatening to strip.
Yeah, they just tell me
$20 or I start taking it off.
Yep. So people, I hope you enjoy the show. I will see you guys next week.
I'll be live at the Toledo Train Show.
Autopilot Andy, I will not be able to see your stream tomorrow. I will be doing a fair bit of stuff in here. There's a bit of break. Procedures we're not followed. Yeah. Don't worry, Rick. I'll catch up to you guys when I get home. Yeah, everybody, thank you for coming and joining the stream. Take care of yourselves. Have fun. Be safe. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye. I'm devastated. I'm sorry, Dr. Andy. I'm sorry. I'll make up to it for you, okay? I will make up.
Yep, I'll be on the road to the Toledo Train Show for his.
All right, bye, guys.
All right, bye, all.
That one.